What a 7-year time jump means for Riverdale Season 5. Is Barchie really off the table? And what deeply disturbing events from American history can be hidden in the Season 5 plotline? A time jump. 7 years. 7 years, guys! Lili Reinhart has legit stated that Riverdale will have a 7-year time jump. This means that almost the entire main cast members will already be out of college and working, as they will be around 25 years old. As Lili said, I get to play someone who's my age now, and not a teenager. I'm going up in the world. I don't want to be 30 playing an 18-year-old. As we previously mentioned, we definitely know that 3 episodes of Season 5 are still set in high school, as the directors didn't manage to fit them in at the end of Season 4 because of the pandemic. So apparently, after that, we'll see the characters all grown up, already working, until a mystery calls them back to the small town of Riverdale. What twisted mystery will bring them all together this time? We are not even going to try and predict, though there's one thing fans are worried about. Hashtag Barchie, of course. In case you missed it, RAS posted a picture of Betty and Archie on his Insta page, captioning it, "Practicing social distancing." And that's all I'll say about this scene until Riverdale returns on the 15th. And it would probably be nothing if actor Zane Holtz from Katie Keene hadn't commented, Hashtag Barchie. Fans cannot stop raging over the idea of Betty and Archie getting together in Season 5. Though the two definitely have a lot of chemistry, there's no way we can see Jughead left brokenhearted. To make you feel better, don't forget that Pretty Little Liars pulled the same stunt, pairing up Caleb and Spencer before reuniting Caleb with Hannah again. The time jump also means we'll probably see the characters in new roles. Betty as a trainee for the FBI Criminal Minds Academy, Veronica opening her new business. Jughead will most likely be an intern for some writer, and Archie will be back from Naval Academy to resume his father's business and honor his legacy. Well, at least that's what we think. Let us know in the comments below. What do you think each of the cast members will be doing 7 years later? Cast unrest affecting the plot lines? No matter how much we love Riverdale, we cannot deny that a lot of the plot lines are beyond common sense, like Edgar's space rocket or Jughead faking his death. Although the writers wrote Fred Andrews' death episode with all the respect and love due to the late Luke Perry, we have a lot of concerns about what will happen to the other on-screen parents. It's been confirmed that Skeet Ulrich, aka FP, and Marisol Nichols, aka Hermione, aren't coming back for Season 5. In his Instagram Live, Skeet was extremely straightforward, saying he got bored creatively. Ouch! That must have been a pretty painful statement for the creative team of the show to hear. But prepare for this. Roberto Aguirre Sacasa has just recently confirmed that both Hermione and FP will still appear in 3 episodes, as these are the episodes that unfortunately didn't air in Season 4 because of the pandemic. So what does the future hold for FP? Since Alice Cooper is still in the show, FP most likely won't have a happy ever after with her. So there are 2 options. He just leaves Riverdale for good, or in the series' true twisted nature, he is killed. But, as Roberto said, this isn't a spoiler, but neither Hermione nor FP are being killed. I mean, of course they won't. Otherwise, it would be too grim for Riverdale. So we think they'll go with a 3rd option. Since there will be a time jump, we'll get to that in a sec. He might just not be relevant to the plotline anymore, and his character will just fall away. Hermione, on the contrary, is probably finally gonna have her happy ending, leaving Hiram behind and starting a new life for herself. The writers also revealed that Tabitha Tate, aka Bree from Glee, is going to play Pop Tate's granddaughter. Will Tabitha replace Pop and take over the diner? We are yet to find out, but it's great that they are making the cast more diverse, and it better not just be a supporting role. Speaking of social justice, Vanessa Morgan did a great job speaking up for her and her character on Riverdale during the start of the Black Lives Matter movement. Not only did the writers issue an apology to the actress, but it looks like they rewrote some of the scenes and will be giving Tony Topaz more screen time from now on. One of the writers, Ted Sullivan, tweeted that Tony will have a big moment in Season 5 for sure. We are now wondering how the directors are going to factor in Vanessa's pregnancy. Do you think they'll just hide her bump like most shows do? Or do you think they'll make a new twisted storyline out of it? No one has any idea. Even the writers perhaps, judging by how the previous season panned out. List of episodes. RAS teased us by posting a list of the first 5 episodes during the first table read over Zoom. Episode 77 is now titled Climax, and since it literally means the increase of tension, the characters' futures might be on the line at that point. Considering how Mr. Honey was murdered, all the characters could get into hot water because of Jughead's story, and it will probably only get worse as the second episode is called The Preppy Murders. The name is most likely a reference to a horrifying 1986 murder of 18-year-old Jennifer Levin in Central Park, New York. The case was one of the biggest cases in the US back in the 80s, but because of some deeply horrifying details, we are not retelling the whole story. We will just say that the writers will probably use the same preppy image of a goody-goody to wrap around someone extremely dangerous to unravel the story about the weird videotapes. In episode 3, we'll most likely see the much-awaited prom night, since the episode is called Graduation.
Here she is. Today's look, featuring 26-year-old going to prom. I was honestly gonna fake as if this was still the first day that we filmed because I really didn't shoot anything. I forgot, and also the first scene I shot was a spoiler. But day 2 of work.
Fans can't wait to see the prom dresses designed for Betty, Veronica, Cheryl, and Tony. Thanks to Pretty Little Liars, proms have a tradition of revealing some extremely disturbing truths about the characters and series plotlines. So, we are 100% sure the writers won't disappoint us with a life-threatening situation during the night of the dance. As Aguirre Casa told Entertainment Weekly, though we actually shot the prom, where a lot of dramatic stuff happened, there were so many emotional scenes with Archie and Veronica and Jughead and Betty, it felt like we couldn't just quite do it. Episode 4 is called Purgatory, which freakily can mean anything. But episode 5 is a bit more intriguing, with the caption, The Homecoming. This is probably a small hint that it's the starting point for the 7-year jump when the characters are coming back home after college. It's not clear yet how many episodes there will be in season 5, but we are hoping not less than the usual 22 episodes. Plus, let's not forget about a musical number. We are looking for your suggestions on the musical in the comments section. So when will it air? Well, multiple media sources report that Season 5 will air in January of 2021. But the pandemic isn't over yet, so it still might affect the deadline and shift it even further. While we are hoping for the best, Madeleine Petsch distracts us with her videos about her on-set days. There you can see pregnant Vanessa Morgan rocking the set with a belly bump, and Cheryl Blossom's mysterious look. RAS also posted a picture of Cheryl in the same outfit, wearing a wig, while Betty is holding a knife, and Reggie is wearing a leather mask, captioning it, "Yes, folks, it's another quiet night in the town with Pep." Oh my. Can't wait to see what Season 5 is preparing for us.
Look at that. Cheryl wearing pants. Who would have thunk it?
So guys, what do you think about this tea on Riverdale? Let us know in the comments below what you expect from Season 5. Thank you for watching.